is what I want to say tonight is you did great, you know what I mean, you really did, and he's already said some positive things, a lot of positive things, so I thank you for your hard work, because often, you know, the big piece of any form of training is how much you put into it, and we talk a lot about that. He was very impressed with our work ethic, as well as our ability and talent, so thank you for actually responding to the session tonight. So I'm going to let him talk a little bit, and then we can ask some questions.
No, girls, thanks for letting me come down. It's really important to me that I get out and I meet as many, you know, new players and new coaches and be around new clubs. There's so many new clubs now. I've been away from Austin, I come back, there's another club with a different name. So it's important for me to get out and to be able to be around it all. But like Scott just said there, you know, for me it's great to be around competitive players. You know, that's number one, isn't it? You know, I think when you think about the college side of everything, and you know, you're all on your own journey, and you've all got different goals or aspirations, ambitions that you're trying to reach. Some may not want to even go to college and play, but you know, it's important that you enjoy your soccer and work hard and show that kind of competitiveness that you did tonight. Straight away, I was concerned when I saw the field, because I'm like, it's going to be tough to play on. But it didn't stop you from working and competing and putting the effort in. So that's number one. You know, that's what any coach looks for, and that's, you know, testament to you girls as players. I know it's, you know, there's lots of clubs you can play for, and there's lots of competition out there, but this is obviously a group that's been together for a while, and you know, like I said to you earlier, I've been out and I've watched a few games in the past few months. Very good team. You know, everybody here should have or will have options, and that's exactly right. It should be that way, because you're good players, you're good kids, and you clearly love the game and work hard. So that's really important. As far as I'm concerned, for Concordia, I've worked at different colleges. I've been a head coach at Houston Tillotson. Who knows where Houston Tillotson is?
Houston.
It's not in Houston because it's not spelled the same. It's downtown in Austin. It's a private school in downtown Austin. It's NAIA. Okay, it's a different governing body as far as, you know, competitiveness in college sports. It's called the NAIA. You heard of that? Okay, then you've obviously got the NCAA. But I was the head coach there for 3 years. I've worked at St. Ed's, which is D2. I've worked down in San Antonio, D1 with Incarnate Word. I've worked at Texas State, Division 1 in San Marcos. I've just been to Niagara University for 2 years, Division 1. So this is my first Division 3 job, to be honest. Concordia. Who knows where Concordia is? Yeah, see, I'm going to change that. So that's why I do this stuff, because it's really important that I get out and start meeting everybody so that people know what Concordia is all about, where it is, and what it can offer. It's Division 3. What's the difference between Division 3, Division 2, Division 1? Who knows the answer to that? They can, but athletically they don't, right? So the main difference is that Division 3 is academically driven, okay? And therefore there's no athletic money. So you're not gonna sit in my office and I'm gonna go, I think you're fantastic, here's 80% of your tuition paid by me. Well, I can't do that. It's more academically driven. It does not mean that you can't go to a D3 school because it's too expensive. Everybody's different. That's one of the things. It's like a barrier of entry, if you like, for Division 3, especially if it's a private school like Concordia. Okay, the initial feeling quite often is I can't go to a private school and I can't go there and play soccer because I'm not going to get any money. That might be true, but you have to have a look at it, you have to explore it, because I've seen already in my short time there that everybody's package, everybody's financial piece of the puzzle is very, very different. Okay, it depends on different factors. Okay, what about level of play? You know, what can you tell me about level of play? Division 3, Division 2, Division 1, is it massively different across the board, or can it vary? Don't know. If you don't know, you don't know. I'm just trying to get a conversation going. At the end of the day, it can vary. You can have, look, in the NAIA, we would compete against and win against D3, D2, D1 schools. in the NAIA. And that would sound crazy, but it happens. Why? Because there's good players there and there's good coaches there. Okay, and you create a program that's competitive. So yes, at the top level, the D1 schools are going to get the best athletes, the best players, and they're going to compete on a national level. But there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds across the country who are competing, and Division 3 can beat Division 2, Division 2 can beat Division 1, and NAIA can go compete against anybody. So, you know, the level of play, you know, is going to vary, you know, especially when you get out of those top schools in the nation who are going to grab all the top players in the country. Okay? So what I'm really trying to tell you is that it's important when you're doing your college searches that you keep your options open and you find the school that fits, okay? Fits your profile. What type of things should be right for you to choose a school? Say again? Academics. What do I want to study? Does the school offer the academics that I want to study? You go to school to get a degree, okay? It's number one. Any coach that tells you otherwise is just trying to get you in for their own good, okay? I want you to go to school so you can get the degree that you want. If we don't have your degree program, I'm going to recommend you don't go to our school, okay? Otherwise, I'm not doing the right thing. What else? What else has got to line up? Yeah. Do you like big school? Do you like small schools? Exactly. Like when I went to college back home in England, I went to Staffordshire University. Where did you go to? Leeds. Mac, that's big, right? I went to Staffordshire. I hated it. There was 200 people in a lecture, and you're sitting there amongst 200 people praying that you don't get your name called out to answer the question that the lecturer's got. You know, you just pick your name out, right? Scott Ward, and you know, it's a nerve-wracking experience.
I always had the correct.
Yeah, of course you do. Written down, like, you know what I mean? So the more I speak to people these days, the more people enjoy the smaller classrooms, the more hands-on approach, the, you know, where you feel like people know your name. You know, that's certainly what it's like at Concordia. So academics, and then you've got your, obviously the size of the school, you know, and then what else? Anything else? Location, perfect. All right, you've got to be in the right. Do you want to leave Texas and never come home, you know, or do you want to be close to your family? That kind of thing. So they're the three things that you got to add up. As far as Concordia is concerned, from a soccer perspective, right, my job is to change the culture there, right, and I've already made a decent start. You know, I've already recruited some really top players that are going to come in. It's a program that has kind of just drifted along like that for years, but I've done my research, I've been around Austin, I've seen it. It's never really won anything, they've never really competed at the top level of the conference. You've got schools like Murray and Baylor, UT Dallas and Harding Simmons who are dominating, okay? And my job is to change it. There's only one way I'm going to do it. To get out and meet, you know, directors of clubs, coaches, and more importantly, work with players like yours, with teams like yours here. There's two really good teams. You're getting eaten alive there. Yeah. So, you know, that's why I want to come out. I'm going to change it, and I'm going to recruit players that fit. It's the right fit for you on every level, so that you can come out, you know, and really enjoy your 4 years that you're part of the program. And then the team will be successful, there's no doubt. So, just a little overview of my thoughts on it, but very interested in hearing any questions that you might have. If you do, if you can burn the mosquitoes.
Can I bust a myth? Then you can help me with this.
Yeah.
So a myth. I can't say
A
it.
myth.
We could be here a while mimicking my inability.
I knew what you meant, Scott.
I know, because we talk quite a bit. Anyway, here's the deal. So, a lot of players that perhaps are, because we have two groups, right? So perhaps that are playing at a slightly higher level, or, you know, have been on what they consider the first team as opposed to the second. They start to get college attention maybe earlier, but sometimes a lot of players feel that I am not good enough for college soccer. I've told each and every one of these girls that all of these girls, and you said this to me there, can find a place to play college soccer. Can you help me reiterate that they're all good enough to play college soccer?
It shouldn't be a myth. I mean, look, if I was to talk about this group specifically, the players I've seen tonight, without a doubt, every one of you, if you've got the goal to do it, you can and should go on and play collegiate soccer. It's not about whether you can or not, it's about where you want to go and whether you're going to be diligent enough to find the school that's right for you, okay? look, you're never going to get away from outstanding players catching the eye and coaches going after them. It's never going to stop, okay? Right, I am not going to get players that are going to be looked at by Texas A&M, UT, you know that, unless I'm very, very lucky, okay? But there's a place for everybody to go and play college soccer, absolutely. You know, if you've got that goal, if you've got that ambition to do so. So there's no myth there. You've just got to be motivated to do it, work hard, and keep playing and improving all the time, and then try not to overthink and stress the whole process. Because there's coaches out there that will go out and they will be at games, they'll be at training sessions, they'll be at tournaments. You know, everyone's path is completely different. You're all on a different path. Some of you may commit today somewhere if you wanted to, right? Some of you may be in your junior year. Some of you will be right before the summer in your senior year after you've graduated. There's a player that I'm trying to get right now who is a 2019, and I can't believe that she's not at a D1 school. I was actually just telling Scott about her. I can't believe she's not playing Division 1 college soccer. She would be unbelievable she's exactly the type of player I want. And I've been speaking to her now for 2 weeks. She's coming to visit. The fact that she hasn't signed anywhere is just, that's her path, okay? I don't know why, okay? But the fact of the matter is you can all find a place, a home, somewhere where you can have an unbelievable experience. It's an amazing time. It really is. From the minute you walk through the door as a freshman, it goes like that. But it's a time that you'll never ever forget. 4 years, it's hopefully in a program that's growing and it's got coaches that put you first, and you know, that are attracting players with the right mentality, because that is probably the most important thing. What's your mentality like? What's your attitude like? Yeah. What do you think when coaches watch you? What do you think they really watch more than anything? Attitude. What else?
Work ethic.
Yeah, honestly, like you look at players and you're watching more when they're not involved than when they are. You can pretty much see the level of a game of soccer within minutes. Okay, when you go to these showcases and when you go, you know, to any of the ID camps, the level is very clear very quickly. Okay, what you really want to see is, I'm thinking when I watch you, I'm like, I wonder, Bella, right? I wonder how good of a teammate you're going to be. Right? You know, I wonder how good of a teammate you're going to be. I wonder how you're going to deal with adversity. You know, what can I pick up in this training session from you? Do you work for your team? Okay? Do you react well to mistakes? You know, all these little things that you think might not matter, they really, really matter. Because personalities, at the end of the day, every college coach that's watching any kids are thinking about one thing only, the team. The team. They want a good team. They want a group of people that are all like-minded, all ambitious, all hard-working, nice people, good people, committed, want to do well academically, right? That's what they're looking for. If you get that, the soccer piece is the easy part. That's the easy part, okay? Because if you know what it's like, I think you've all been on teams where there's players that are maybe a little selfish or maybe not a team player. You know, you've all been around teams like that, or where there's individuals like that. It's hard to do well when everyone's not on the same page. You know, the chemistry of the team, if you like. So those are really, really important things. If you've got a great attitude and a great work ethic, which is what you just said, the two of you, then you know, half the battle's done. Okay. But you got to remember that you're on your own path and it's different for everybody, and everyone's time scale is different. Okay. Any questions? Parents, yeah?
Can you talk to the girls a little bit about like the balance between playing college soccer and studies and social life and kind of how that works if they decide to go that route?
It's really hard. it's hard. Like honestly, but if anything's worth doing in life, it is hard, right? If anything's easy, then what's the point? That's the kind of mindset that I've always had, and that's the mindset that I have with my program. You don't expect to go to school, college as an athlete, as a soccer player, and for it to be a breeze. It's ridiculously hard because the three things that you just mentioned, you've got to balance all those things. You know, you've got to balance the demands that the soccer coach is going to put on you from the second pre-season starts all the way to the end of November. You get a bit of time, then the spring season starts. But the academics have to be key. that's probably one of the things I really am looking forward to. It's a double-edged sword with the Deep Division 3. There's a huge emphasis on academics, and I think that's so right. Okay, you go to school to get a degree, so we don't do as much soccer in the spring. I lose out because I don't get to work with you as much as a D1 coach or a D2 coach, but you're working towards a degree. All right, the young lady I was talking to you about earlier that's not committed, she told me, I really don't want the pressures of Division 1 soccer because I saw what it did to my brother, and I'd like to go somewhere where I can focus on doing well in sport as well as getting my degree and knuckling down academically. I'm like, you're made for Division 3, like, come on, let's go. But everyone's different. But the fact of the matter is, you've got to balance all these things. You've got family, you've got coaches, you've got academics with professors giving you assignments, and then you've got your social side of things, which, you know, you live in Austin. It's a pretty cool place to live. There's lots of stuff to do all the time, but you have to manage it, and it's all about your personality. It's all about your commitment, and whether you're, you know, you've got the maturity to do that. But I tell you right now, I had to let a girl go last week. I had to tell her that she's not involved in my program because she wasn't committed and she couldn't balance it. And it was really important to me that soccer's taken away because she's going to lose out elsewhere. If she's allowed to keep going the way she's going, you know, not being trustworthy and present, you know, and not being committed to a team, how's that going to help her when she goes to be in the workforce? How's that going to help her when she thinks she's going to go get a good job, you know, after college? She thinks she can just come and go when she pleases? No. So, hurt me, right, to do it, but I had to tell her that she can't be involved in soccer. She needs to get her priorities straight, knuckle down, and make better decisions so that she doesn't fall into a hole when she gets older. Difficult for her to hear, but 100% sure that I did the right thing by her. Yeah. In this day and age, there's no excuse if you manage your time properly not to get your studies done, not to get your research done, not to get your revision done, whatever preparation you got to do or presentation. There's no excuse. If we're going on a trip, guess what? Buses have got Wi-Fi now, like, and you've got laptops and iPads or whatever. There's no way. Like, we spent 8 hours on a bus to go. I've not done it yet. I don't know where we're going, but to get to these colleges up in Louisiana, like, there's no way you can't tell me you can do your work on the bus. If we get there and we're not playing till tomorrow, then let's have study hall in the meeting room in the hotel. Let's everybody get there. If you're great at math and you need help in math, here we go. Let's get that sorted out right now. I know your grades, right? I know what you need help in. I don't know if you're good at math. You're great at math. So no, honestly, if you've got people that care about you, and if you care about the things that are important, such as academics, athletics, family, friends, there's no excuse not to be able to do it. You just need the guidance and you need the opportunity to do it. So it's a brilliant question, but I can't have anybody, no one's going to come to me and say that they're struggling to get ready for a test. Not without me telling them that they need to be improving somewhere else.
So, like you said that